All right, we're about to get underway here. And don't forget, guys, if you're watching on Facebook, make sure you go over to YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you get notified whenever whenever we're going live. So, Jimmy Love is a really good player. He's, like I said, he's from Jacksonville. He's, I believe he's an amateur, and he's been improving a lot lately. At Florida State, I think he did pretty good. So let's see what he can do here against Tony. So it's 1-0. Tony setting it up. Ooh, really good pull side there. And Jimmy had his men kind of stacked, and against Tony, that is not what you want to do. Really, against anybody, that's not. Little better there, but on that little series there, I would say keep moving. As soon as Jimmy stopped, Tony shot. So you want to keep moving in that situation. And Bud picks it up in the back. Bud is very consistent. He always plays really well. Clears it good. Passes it to Tony well. Oh, great pass by Jimmy there. Good shot. Pull side. 2-2. Hard wall, but Tony loses a handle on it. And Jimmy looked like he was looking for the pass again, but I think Tony was baiting him for it. You gotta watch that. Good push kick. Bud doing some old school stuff with the back pin, and then he goes into a shot with that. He'll go into a pass with that. And the bank from Jimmy makes it 3-2. Oh, nice bank off the inside wall by Jimmy Love. Makes it 4-2. I don't know if Tony has ever played Jimmy, so I'm not sure if he knows what to expect from Jimmy. And it looks like Jimmy's been practicing some shots out of the back, and there makes it 4-4, just like that. And Tony gets it back on the... Oh, he goes for the quick pull kick, and Jimmy's there to block it. Let's see if he takes a timeout. A good call. Good call with the timeout. All right, let's see what Jimmy's got to do. They got some talking going on here across the table. Dan is game, I'm telling you right now. Jimmy went for a big open hand shot, and oh, Dan keeps going for a 5-bar shot, and Bud's making some good blocks there. Great pass. Let's see if Tony takes his time. Oh, good block by Jimmy Love. Jimmy Love is playing really well right now. Really good push kick after a few whiffs. I don't know, maybe those were fakes. I don't know. So we're going to need to see a good clear out of here from Bud, because the longer it stays at this end, Dan is bound to get one to drop. And that's timeout number 2. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. I think Dan should have shot that because now we have Tony in the back. And Tony's defense for a snake is really, really good. So Dan may look back at this and say that was a mistake, timeout. Or if he scores it, he's the hero. So that's the way it is. Setting it up. And he goes straight. And that's going to do it for game number 1. So Dan's the hero. See, I told you that he should have called the timeout and let Tony come back. That's exactly what I was thinking. All right, we're into game number 2 here. Tony goes wall. And then he finds that tap back to the middle. So let's see if Tony kicks it up a notch here. He always does. After a loss, his record after a loss is probably second to none. Great block. Tony gets it back. Deep push side there. It's 2-0. And Bud gets a good block on the pull side there. I think that's what you got to do on Dan. His pull, I think he favors the pull side. I could be wrong. He may watch this and give me a comment that I'm totally wrong on that. But I believe he favors the pull side. So let's see. Yeah, see, in my opinion, he can hit the push side, obviously. He just looks more comfortable hitting the pull side. Open hand, pull side, 3-1. Went to a quick push kick there off the high lane. Yeah, Tony's in Matrix mode right now. He is not wanting to lose this match here. Really good pass by Bud, but Tony wasn't able to hold on. Little pass up the table. All right, ball off the table, goes back to Jimmy. We're still stuck on 3-1 here. Good push kick. That's one thing Tony is the best in the world at. After a loose ball, grabbing a loose ball, and there's only a few players that can do that well. If Tommy's watching, I know he's one of them. It drives me crazy with how many pickups he gets. Him and Tony are probably the two best at that. Oh, Jimmy's doing a good job of fighting to keep loose balls out of his goal. I like that. Little pass, and Bud gets it back. pull kick to finish it off. We're into game number 3 here. Broken. I got coffee earlier. No, not after. Before you ordered one, I got one. All right, we're into game number 2 here. Dan got the ball. And he should take his time and see if he can score this here. And he hits dead bar. So it's 1-0. I think in this game here, you're going to get Tony's A game. Dan picks up a loose ball there and see what he can do with it. And he loses it to the middle of the table. And Tony's able to grab it. Quick wall. And Jimmy did not bite on that tap over and then go back to the push side. He didn't bite on it. He stayed there. I'm really impressed with the way Jimmy's playing right now. That one there is just Tony gets that on everybody. That's a hard shot to block. Even when you know it's coming, it's still hard to block. And that one gets behind Jimmy's 3 guy and just drops in. So it's 2-1 here. Dan really taking his time, found a middle there. Jimmy is just not giving him that push side. Jimmy's going to set it up. There we go again. Nice little pickup by Tony on the 3. Don't stop. Yeah, right there. See, Jimmy was moving around and Tony didn't know where to go, but as soon as he stopped, he says, okay, I know where to go now. So you got to keep moving. Jimmy's been getting all of his blocks when he doesn't stop. Oh, really deep push side there. Did I say Dan couldn't hit a push side? I don't think I said that. Keep moving, Jimmy. And he kind of whiffs and... What? They're saying that... Huh? I don't know what they're talking about. I didn't see anything wrong. I know what they're discussing where it should go, and I don't think anything happened. I honestly don't think anything happened whatsoever. So I don't know why Tony's getting the ball, but hey, they felt like they did, so maybe they did. Okay, so no harm, no foul. Jimmy blocked him, so. But honestly, on that play, I didn't see anything that anybody did other than Tony just whiffed it. So. But I could be wrong. I'm like 4 or 5 feet away from the table, and I can't feel it. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly how the table moved or felt. So Goes pull side. Good block by Bud there. Ball comes flying towards the booth. And all right. All right, I guess they were going to pause the game for some kind of announcement, but they decided just to let this game continue. You don't want to pause a game like this. This game, it's in a flow, and it's in a, you don't want to stop it and then come back. That's a bad idea. Dan picks up the loose ball on his 3 for a chance to go to 4-3. Working it. Goes push side, and he rims it off the post, so... Still, I mean, these guys are in it. I mean, Dan's playing really well. Great pass by Bud. Jimmy is just, he has been the X factor here, getting blocks and scoring out of the back. Good pickup. Jimmy kind of whiffs it, but clears it to Tony's 5. And Jimmy's playing extremely well. I mean, balls are coming at his goal, and he's able to dig them out and not let them go in. And off the wall pass. See if Tony takes a little more time here. Yeah, when he takes his time and then he waits for Jimmy to stop, everything's there. So Dan has a chance to tie it up. Goes for a straight, and Bud is there for the block. Good shot on goal there by Bud. And Tony has a chance to put it away. And he goes push side, and that's going to do it. But Dan and Jimmy don't have nothing to hang their head down about. That they should definitely hang their head high on that match there. They played good, had a chance to win, actually. So, all right, we'll be back.